And thank you, Stacy.
How long until we get off the highway?
Which exit was that?
27A?
Then a few more miles. 10 as the crow flies, maybe 15 by road. It's exit 32, signs for Paloma.
Okay. How are you holding up? Usual after effects?
Fatigue, nausea, guilt. He didn't hurt anyone.
Didn't hurt anyone. I was watching the whole time, I'm sure. Just a few auto insurers wishing they'd excluded acts of superhumans from their policies.
I don't know what it is about cars.
Just can't leave them alone, huh?
Like you and Olives.
I'll find a music station, would you? I think Crash back there might be starting to wake up.
Oh, God. I'd forgotten about the nickname.
Paloma Miners Radio. Paloma Miners Radio.
Welcome back to PMR, your local public radio station here in sunny Paloma, New Mexico. Rick Jones here. Hope you enjoyed that last track, one from my teen feelings mix. Apparently. Oh, speaking of which, we've got a notice that just came in. This one's for Noah Jackson. So, if you see Noah out there on the common around the lake, or, God forbid, on the service road back out to Los Diablos, pass on the message. Noah, turn on your phone. I've told you about this before. You better be home by dinner and ready for Aunt Hetty to come by, or you'll be spending your big game day staring at the inside of your bedroom door instead. Oof. Big flashbacks. Noah, whatever you're doing out there, man, I'd get home. Here's a track to get your feet moving. All right, now listen up, all you E3s, E4s, and lucky E2s who got a town pass. New curfews coming in from Thunderbolt Ross himself. Now look, man donates generously to keep the lights on and the airwaves clear. Least we can do is pass on the message when he tells you your new bedtimes. So, all uniformed personnel are now required to be checked in on base by 2100 hours, regardless of clearance. All overnight passes are canceled for grades E6 and below. Now, I don't imagine that will be popular, but please do remember, I'm just the messenger. But I will be taking advantage of the empty pool tables at the pit head tonight. Gotta get my practice in for next month's big tournament.
Paloma Miners Radio.
All right, you're back with Rick Jones on PMR. Controversial song back at my high school radio station, that one. Danny Shackman tried to scrub it from the servers. Said it was like when Dylan went electric. I told him he was just repeating his mom's opinions on Bowie's Heathen, and then Mrs. Dunn had to separate us before we trashed the sound desk. Well, you're not here now, Shackman, so here's another one you always whined about. Okay. Got an update here for you on our earlier announcement, and I have to clear up some confusion. Noah Jackson's just a kid who needs to get home in time for dinner. He's not violent, not a threat, not a superpowered alien assassin, so there's no need to be blowing up our phone line with sightings and rumors. And definitely no need to be running around out there playing police looking for the poor kid. You see him in the street, or your kid is out with him, pass along the message from his mama. All we need to do. Just neighbors helping out neighbors. Chill out, folks. Here's one to help you with that. All right. Now, I'm not going to make you wait much longer here. As much as I might like to think you tune in just to hear old Rick Jones trying to entertain the community that has welcomed him so graciously, I know what you're really here for. So, here's the news that matters to you, courtesy of PMR, the community radio exchange of which we are such a grateful member. Weather first, and hey, the good news is we've got some rain on the edge of the 10-day. Highs in the mid-90s most of the rest of the week, you'll all be used to that. Overnight lows getting down to 56. By Tuesday next, we've got that 20% rainfall, so make sure you've got your butts clean and in position, if you catch my meaning. Agricultural news continues with prices now, and we've got Alfalfa at $305 per ton, rest of hay at $230, and milk fetching $18.35 a hundredweight. Seems like things are starting to stabilize again after the upsets last month, which I bet will be welcome news to those of you out there waiting to get your books into the black for the first time this year. Hold tight, friends. A better day is coming. Jobs next, after this song, which always makes me think of heading to market. Back at it again, here we are with your jobs around town. Got about 2 weeks' work going for a couple of skilled carpenters out at the Hernandez place. New barn going up, as I understand it. And a guest house, now to take some of that internet tourist business we've been hearing so much about. Now, look, I might be new in town, but I've met Miguel a few times at the Pithead, and I think you'll all know better than me that he's an honest guy and good man to work for. Town council's had a spot at the garbage truck open up with Tony Grierson out on comp while his leg heals. Won't be permanent, but it's good work if you can stay in the early mornings. All applications in by next Wednesday's meeting, forms at the post office. And finally, your regular reminder that your friendly neighborhood artist in residence, Megan Epworth, is always on the lookout for scrap metal for her work and will match the price you'd get at the yard in El Paso. No wire, no car batteries, just workable bulk. And you know, those sculptures around Quarry Lake are some of my favorite things in town, so don't let the well run dry, Paloma.
Paloma Miners Radio.
Is it ZZ Top? No, it's... Ugh. People of Paloma, do you recognize this song? Well, drop me a line if you know it. It's driving me wild. Oh, maybe it's... Quick update now. Noah Jackson's home safe and sound, everyone. Just got the email from his mom with a big round of thank yous to the folks fishing at the Quarry Lake, who spotted Noah by the witch tree and shooed him on home. Thank you all. Our vigil is over, Paloma. Rest easy in your beds tonight.
Paloma Miners Radio.
All right, now, I'm about wrapping up here, ready to hand off back to the good folk at CRX, the Community Radio Exchange. But before I go, a very kind listener has let me know that song I couldn't place was in fact the ad jingle for Paloma's own Anderson Autos. Anderson, we'll get you moving. Anderson, we'll get you saving. Anderson, we'll get you singing. Anderson Autos, Paloma's own. Well, I may not have been here long, but clearly Paloma's making a place for itself in my little heart. And with that, I'll pass you back to our friends at CRX for your regular programming.
You're listening to CRX, the Community Radio Exchange. Welcome, friends, to today's mindfulness workout. Coming to you from New Mexico with peace and love. You provide the movement, we provide the mindfulness. Remember to take it at your own pace. Today's workout is all about comfort and synergy with your body. Listen to your heart beating. Achieving synergy with your body is its own reward. Listen to your breathing. Listen to your body. Listen to your muscles. Listen to the rhythm of your feet.
Okay, got another note here from Los Diablos Command, which I've been instructed to read verbatim. All citizens of Paloma are reminded to comply fully with any military police operations in their town. Do not leave your house during an active operation or admit entry to anyone. Military police operate in your area in collaboration with the Sheriff's Department, and interference with our operations may result in referral to civilian law enforcement, including the potential for federal charges. Feels like I should have a lawyer present. Stay safe out there, folks.
Paloma Miners Radio.
Okay. Good to know. Thanks. Yep. Must have been terrifying for... Yeah. No, I can't even... Yeah, you must have... Wait, Sophia, no, I have to... Yeah, I'm back on air. Yeah. Yep, I'll see ya. Okay, I have to go. Sorry about that, folks. Intrepid local reporter Sophia Herrera there, calling in to let me know that she too heard that loud noise coming from the quarry lake a little while ago. She headed out to investigate and wants everyone to know there's no visible damage to anything on the surface and speculates the release of an underground gas pocket due to erosion. If anybody would like to discuss this in more detail or hear about her daddy's experience with gas pockets when the mine was still active back in '98, Sophia said she's heading to the pithead to steady her nerves. And I tell you what, if you see her there, put a basket of jalapeno poppers on my tab for her. That always calmed me down.
Paloma Miners Radio.
You're back with PMR and Rick Jones. That track you just heard is, of course, the fight song for Paloma's own high school football team, the Miners. And, well, with the hot streak they're on, I don't think they'll be changing it anytime soon. No matter how many letters you write to the school board, Mrs. McCullough. Can't let it go by, of course, without giving due credit to the school's charming band director, Miss Lopez. As we should anyone who can rearrange that track for a band consisting of 6 dented trombones, 2 drummers, and a tuba. Maybe you could have an easier time with this one, Miss Lopez. If you've got any ideas for orchestration you want to tell me about, there's a booth at the pithead with our names on it. Got this now from your friendly neighborhood opportunistic entrepreneur. Cloudy water, worrying deposits, worry not. Come down to Peterson's Supplies on East Quarry for our flash sale on water filters, water purification tablets, and bottled water. Say PMR at checkout for an extra 50 cents off your total. Ad buy from Mr. Peterson came in about an hour ago after those noises at the lake. Here's a song to say thanks, Mr. Peterson, for deciding to so generously support local journalism.
Paloma Miners Radio.
Mr. Peterson, if you're still listening, I want to sincerely apologize. You specifically requested that I not play any insubordinate, unpatriotic music either side of your ad, and I let you down with that entry on the playlist. I hope that won't affect your decision to support PMR in the future. And you, dear other listeners, keep us in mind if you're looking for a great way to get your message out there. We'll promote your business, local events, birthday parties. Hell, I'll even record your voicemail greeting. Keep local journalism alive and help yourself in the process. And now, more insubordinate music. PMR! And you're back. You're back with PMR. Rick Jones here, and Okay, we're back. PMR, Rick Jones. Sorry about that. Doc Fisher gave me some stretches to do during broadcasts, and, well, I thought that song was longer. Yeah, it's the knees, you notice. All this time in rehab, and they still swell up after a couple of hours. Autoimmune response, according to the good doctor. I feel like I must have stepped on too many bugs in a previous life, and this is karma. Listen, I have to, this next song should be longer. Give me a bit of time to get on my feet. PMR! And we're back. Thanks for that, listeners. I'm feeling much more limber, and more helpfully, I've managed to get my desk into its standing position. Yeah, it's motorized, but the button won't stay down, so I have to press and release, and it only goes up like half an inch every time. You might all remember this already, but someone had the bright idea 10 years ago to turn Paloma into a regional hub for startup investment. Bought a building, filled it with ping-pong tables and standing desks, didn't have a single contact in the tech world. Yeah. Town took the whole lot off his hands when it went under. PMR got a new home, and I got a basement full of standing desks to search through. Yet, believe it or not, this was the least broken one. At least my knees are thankful. So, here's a song for the silver linings of all your bad ideas. PMR! Right back with you here on PMR, and another ad to read. This one's a little more community-minded. Starting this Thursday at the school's campus library, there's a new support group for Paloma residents who are going through treatment for the Paloma flu. This one's near and dear to my heart, obviously, so if you're a fellow friend of Dr. Fisher, join us for solidarity, strength, and sharing recipes that won't turn your stomach on this damn medication.
Paloma Miners Radio.
Now, I hope that song put you in a Good Samaritan mood, because I need your help. Speaking of things that are near and dear to my heart. If anyone was in the pit head last night, those booths over in the back away from the jukebox, please let me know if you found a napkin with a phone number written on it. Oh, there's a free ad read as a reward for its safe return. Please? Rick Jones back again, and yep, you guessed it. That track's all about this weekend's big event, the Whole Town Hose Down. Now, this is my first time in Paloma for the big yearly tradition, so I hope I do the rundown justice. Here we go. General parking spots will be available from Friday at 6 a.m. As always, parking starts outside the town hall and progresses along Quarry. Park as close to the vehicle in front of you as you can get, otherwise we'll end up halfway out of town before lunchtime. If you're entering the Dirty Vehicle Contest, don't park in the main line. Contest parking is on the east side of the lake. The judges will not walk the main line. Finally, the committee wants me to say, we've got plenty of volunteer washers, so if you've been a washer in the past few years or you're flexible about how you take part, please do consider switching to the bucket chain or traffic marshals. Now, while I dig out my reflective vest, you all listen to this and let me know who you think will win Dirtiest Vehicle. All right. Now listen, this was my fault, but I really do have to be clear here. I am not regulated by the New Mexico Gaming Commission. I cannot take your pets for the dirtiest car contest. Honestly, I didn't know there was a market for such a thing. But it clearly is a popular topic of discussion at this time of year. From what I'm hearing on the phone lines, Patterson's delivery wagon has been the leader in the clubhouse since the last rain. A lot of miles on the tires, a lot of mud on the flaps. But rumors abound that this is the year Auntie Reese is going to bring her old work van out of the yard and take a shot at the prize. You all know the rules. The entrants get washed after judging, but all the dirt don't have to be from this year. Some say she's got a decade built up on that thing. But it has to get to the judging lot on its own power. The endless drama of the Whole Town Hose Down. Gotta love it, folks. Here's one for you, Auntie Reese. All right, this one goes out with my thanks on behalf of Chad Pinkman, who returned my napkin. What up, Pink Hive? King Chad here, fully legit on the radio all over P-Town. Get it, got it, get back at it. With me all weekend on stream. We got raids, rumbles, and the 24/7 grind set to take us all to the moon. Keep your clangers up, ballers. Thanks again, Chad. Here's a song for all the ballers. Message from our friends on base here. All Paloma residents are reminded that the current payment for taking part in our community safety interview series is $200. Interviews take 1 to 2 hours and can be conducted in the comfort of your own home. We especially encourage all community members on the custodial team who were on base yesterday afternoon to take part as we evaluate our security protocols, visitor pass policy, and review our vehicular access logs. Please call the Community Safety Hotline to book your interview today. Notice here from the Sheriff's Department.
Local news.
Traffic diversions are still in place around Park Square after an earlier construction accident caused damage to the road surface. Well, from what I hear, it was more like a rampaging rhinoceros than a construction accident. But hey, from the sheriff's mouth to your ears, find an alternative route round Park Square.
Paloma Miners Radio.
We interrupt that rockin' number with this, just in from our friends at Los Diablos. We extend our apologies for the recent noise pollution caused by... Seriously? You want me reading another fig leaf? What's the excuse this time? Let's see. Geological thermal imaging helicopters? Oh, come on, seriously? They're overhead. You can hear them. I'm sure it's nothing to do with the increased police presence around the quarry, or the construction accident on Park Square, or the polluted water, or any of the crap that goes on around here. Geological thermal imaging. I need a break.
Paloma Miners Radio.
That last number there, of course, requested by your friend and mine, Mrs. Alvarez. But I know it's a song that's dear to everyone here in good old Paloma. You know, folks, I've been to a lot of places, lived in a lot of places all over this great nation of ours, from Boston to Berkeley, St. Paul to Santa Fe, and Paloma's the only place that's really felt like home. The friendliest people, the most sensible common sense, the freshest air, and the cleanest water. I just don't know why anyone would want to leave good old Paloma. So stick around with me and tune in to the next tune. Tuning. What a song! Can't deny that foot stomping quality. Really makes you want to get up and stretch your legs. Yeah. Stand up. Go ahead, listeners. Get yourselves moving wherever you are. I'm going to do the same. Up we go. Standing desk be damned. I don't just need to stand. I need to pace. And walk around a little with me, listeners. That's the energy we need for today. This kind of togetherness, motivated energy, communal energy. Am I right? Bringing us all together right here in good old Paloma. Oh, I just had a great idea for our next song.
Track not found. Please choose a different song. Track not found. If you are having technical issues, please contact your station manager. Track not found. Please choose a different song.
Rewind! If you're hearing this, well, something's gone wrong. While the PMR engineering crew are busy fixing things, we'll take you back in time as we dip into the vaults to play you some of PMR's finest moments from back in the day. PMR Rewind! Hit it!
What's that you hear? Curious ears turn towards old radios, quizzical eyebrows cock. Could it be? PMR, Paloma Zone, returned to life with a new host? Surely not, you say. Surely so. But worry not, you are in good hands. Rick Jones here, recently graduated from the Jerry Gober Cleveland Center for Broadcasting Excellence at the University of California, Berkeley. I may be new to town, but I am not new to the airwaves. As a welcome gift, here's an old favorite at the JGCCBE.
Rewind!
All right, welcome back, everyone. Or maybe not so welcome in my case. You know, I did not expect this phone to work, but by golly, you've all shown me that it does. Well, first rule at the old JGCCBE, trust your audience. So if you're telling me that song's a dud, hey, I trust you. And if you're telling me I'm not so hot either, then it sounds like I've got to earn your trust. Let's start with this one, an olive branch.
Rewind!
You know, listeners, I have to say, when you're right, you're right. That one was much better. And we're already doing that most beautiful thing, building a relationship, radio host and audience, as precious as pastor and congregation, doctor and patient, jester and the fine members of the King's Court. And a key part of building that relationship is my solemn duty to return PMR to its rightful place in your community. The place you can come to hear about the things that matter to you. Whether that's who won the pool tournament at the Pithead, the latest corn prices, or a true booster's view of the Miners' upcoming season on the gridiron. You can bet dollars to donuts that Rick Jones will have it for you on PMR.
Rewind!
I don't know what it does. It just says clip last segment. No, it's not an official button. It's just Sharpie on some LX tape. Well, sure, I could just press it and see, But that doesn't feel like the kind of advice I should be getting from the official support hot. Yes, I know it's not an official button. Okay, fine. Song's about to end. I'll press it. There, pressed. No, nothing happened. Now what, Mr. Genius?
You're listening to CRX, the Community Radio Exchange. Welcome, friends, to today's mindfulness workout. Coming to you from New Mexico with peace and love. You provide the movement. We provide the mindfulness. Remember to take it at your own pace. Today's workout is all about comfort and synergy with your body. Listen to your heart beating. Achieving synergy with your body is its own reward. Listen to your breathing. Listen to your body. Listen to your muscles.
This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Stand by for a message from local officials. All residents of Paloma are ordered to clear the streets immediately. Unlawful gatherings will be dispersed by any means necessary. This is a lawful order by General Thaddeus Ross. Disperse and return to your homes. I am instructing my soldiers to occupy and defend the recruitment office on Bank Street, which is Army ground. This is a lawful order to comply with their requests and to vacate the area. Any grievances or complaints must be communicated through the proper channels. Disperse and return to your homes.